Hey guys, Ponce here, back on the public test realm with another balance change related video. This one I thought's kind of neat because, well, it's an item change. It affects a lot of champions. Item changes actually interest me typically more than specific champion nerfs and buffs because they have much more sort of wide-reaching consequences. In certain situations, stuff that's not quite as obvious and rears its ugly head later. Nothing, too drastic in this one. It kind of makes sense to me. Nothing too surprising. But before I go into specifics, again, like I say with all balance change videos, this is the public test realm. Don't freak out. Things might not go in as is. The purpose of the public test realm is to test things. Now, these changes specifically, I suspect they'll either go in as is or, in a similar fashion without, maybe it's a few number changes. But let's start off with Spirit Visage, or Spirit Visage, as some of you guys like to pronounce it. Yeah, so this is just, unquestionable, straight-up nerf. There's nothing too much to discuss about it. It's gone from 20% cooldown reduction on the item to 10% cooldown reduction. This doesn't surprise me at all. I remember on actually a video a long time ago, I said, Spirit Visage is a really good item. I fully expect to get nerfed, and lo and behold, it took quite a while, but it did get nerfed. I was actually quite surprised there was so much CDR on it to begin with, because CDR is like this deceptively powerful stat. Like I think a lot of people just don't realize how good CDR is when it's just kind of hidden in other items. It's like, wow, CDR, this is so awesome. But yeah, it just makes sense that it's been lowered to 10, so it's the same. It's consistent with the Kindle gem. I kind of miss the days of, pre-season 1, where, cooldown reduction was freely available on tons of, tanky items, and it was so easy to reach 40%. And it was a great times for me, as a guy who loves CDR. But, I understand, because I love CDR so much, I know how good it is, so it just makes sense to me that they're going to take some of it away on this item here. So yeah, next we have Sunfire Cape. Now this is kind of a weird one. It's not quite as cut and dry as the Spirit Visage nerf thing. Now this one, it basically it deals a baseline 25 damage, and then as it says, plus character level in damage. So basically, when you're level 18, it deals 43 damage. If my simple mathematics are not incorrect here, so it's a 3 damage per second buff, technically at max level. But that's 3 extra damage when everyone's running around at level 18. Does that really matter? No, it doesn't. The only kind of instance where this is really going to matter is, sometimes you see top lane in very specific matchups. Let's move around so I don't get kicked out.
Got any bright ideas?
Yeah, I got some ideas, Graves. Yeah, so when someone rushes a really, really early Sunfire Cape when they're against a top laner without any armor shred, or basically any kind of top laner that deals pure AD damage. Sometimes you see like Renekton's rush Sunfire Cape before anything else, and they just kind of sit there, and then they regen, and then they keep pushing forward, and they have so much armor that the other guy tends to not be able to do too much. In those situations, if you're doing really well and you get, the Sunfire Cape somewhere between level 6 and 10 or something, yeah, it'll be doing a lot less damage. Oh, a pretty low amount of damage. I mean, in an average game, let's say you're getting Sunfire Cape by level 10, you'll only be doing 35 damage, so that's 5 less damage per second. So early game, that's somewhat noticeable, I suppose. If you get it even faster than that, which is certainly possible, like I said, particularly if you're doing well, it gets lower and lower. And I'm sure you guys have done the math on this already, but the item equalizes at level 15. So at level 15, it's the old Sunfire Cape, and then just gets slightly better from there. So yeah, I don't think this is particularly massive, and yeah, the only time, again, you notice it is the rushing Sunfire Cape Renekton, or some other champion that does something like that. So yeah, that's it from me for now. Like I said, public test realm, who knows if this goes live, but I suspect it's going to be more or less something along these lines. It wouldn't entirely surprise me if it changed slightly, like, I don't know, maybe Spirit Visage ends up, being 15 cooldown reduction or something, or something like that. But yeah, hope you guys found that informative, and you got these nerfs to look forward to. I'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching.